Today, I'm in San Francisco, and it's kind of funny because it's the first time you're seeing this, first day, but it's actually my last day here. I've been here all weekend, but we're going to talk about that and what I've been doing later, maybe in another video. Today is the start of the Luminous Legends Y event, which means that there should be Dark-type Pokemon. Well, anyway, let's start with the research. Luminous Legends Y, it's focused on Team Go Rocket, but you're not actually going to get Super Rocket Radar from this research. It's really just about the grunts and the leaders, but no Giovanni this time. So defeat 5 Team Go Rocket grunts, catch 5 Shadow Pokemon, catch 5 Dark-type Pokemon, which is great because I have Pancham as my buddy, and I need 2 more Dark types to finish this step of the Mew research. Oh, Yveltal just hatched. I'm gonna do that with a regular raid pass. Yveltal raid. This is gonna be my first one, and honestly the first raid in a while that I've done with my free raid pass. It's San Francisco, so I just assumed that there would be people in here, and there are. Yveltal is a flying and dark type Pokemon, and the best counters are not going to be Kyogre. It's going to be electric, ice, rock, the types that are super effective against flying. Dark's weaknesses are fairy, bug, and fighting, and the flying cancels out those weaknesses to fighting and bug and fairy. It's just not as efficient. There's not as many good attackers in fairy type as there are in the ice, electric, and rock. Here we go, my first Yveltal raid. Yveltal is much better than Xerneas, much better, especially in Master League PvP, where it shakes up the meta in a big way. It counters really popular Master League Pokemon like Giratina, and it's also just, it's a good Dark-type attacker. A lot of people like it. I get it. It's a cool-looking Pokemon. I still prefer Xerneas, but I'm gonna let you have it. Yveltal is a cool Pokemon. With 20 people in the lobby, whether they're actually here or not, that's gonna go down pretty quickly. Perfect IVs for Yveltal are 2160 with no weather boost, and 2701 with the weather boost, which is gonna be either fog or wind. And it is a completely clear day in San Francisco, in a city where the fog literally has a name. I'm here on the clearest day I may have ever seen in this city. That means no weather boost for Yveltal, no weather boost for any of the dark types spawning as part of the event. But that's okay. That's fine. Got it. First, Yveltal caught 29 out of 30 dark types, 1 out of 5 for the new research. And there it is in the Pokedex. Again, not very good IVs on my first one here. All right, now that I'm a little further away from the fairy building, I guess, there are some Pokemon spawning and some grunts. So it's time to start battling. With the event, Team Go Rocket grunts do have new Pokemon. Shadow Tangela is a new Pokemon, a new Shadow Pokemon. So this will be interesting for PvP. And we'll go over a full list of the new Shadow Pokemon after this battle. The team leaders do also have new Pokemon, which means new Shadow Shiny Pokemon are available. So here's my first encounter with a Shadow Tangela. Terrible throw. All right, Shadow Tangela with bad IVs. Nice. Don't forget, you can also TM Frustration off of Pokemon during this event. In addition to Tangela, the other new Shadow Pokemon that have been reported so far: Horsey, Snubbull, Torchic, Poochyena, Makuhita, Electrike, Starly, Bidoof, and Scorpy. Those are the new Shadow Pokemon. Look at all these Dark-type Pokemon. I just need to catch one more for my research here. So this Houndour should be the last one. Catch 30 Dark-type Pokemon, and I'm on day 29 out of 30, which means Shiny Mew coming soon. I think I'm gonna wait, actually, since I've waited this long. Wait until I finish the trailer, and do this shiny Mew, catch my shiny Mew, out on the road somewhere. Back to the event though, plenty of dark types around. So make sure, again, you have Pancham set as your buddy. You gotta catch 32 dark types with Pancham as your buddy in order to evolve it. The dark types have to stay in the Pokeball in order to be caught. By the end of today, I should be able to evolve Pancham. This is not a dark type, but I'm gonna catch it anyway. Also have another grunt here. Let's see what type it is. These waters are treacherous. Oh, and my cousin's here. That's it. What happened, dude? Fountain's dry. Do a trick.
The fountain's dry.
Nice. Now, that is the end of step 1. So let me get these Pokeballs. The Meowth balloon is back, but not with Jesse and James. If you see a Meowth balloon, it'll have 2 grunts in it. So when Niantic said multiple grunts might challenge you at the same time, that's what they meant. If a Meowth balloon shows up, you'll get to battle 2 Team Go Rocket grunts. So the next step is where things start to get interesting. Basically purify 7 Shadow Pokemon. So I'm going to tell you right now, in total, you're going to have to purify 25 Shadow Pokemon to get through this research. 25. And if you're only purifying the cheap one, like Zubat, 1,000 Stardust to purify, that means you're going to have to spend 25,000 Stardust to finish this research. So before I go any further, I'm just going to show you what the rewards are so you can decide if it's worth it to spend that dust. So here's an infographic from LeakDuck that shows all the steps and all the rewards for this research. So, for the step we're on right now, purify 7 Shadow Pokemon. It's going to be 2,000 XP and a Alolan Rattata. For the next step, defeat all 3 Team Go Rocket leaders. It's going to be Murkrow and some XP. Then, you're going to get to purify 8 Shadow Pokemon, evolve 8 Pokemon, earn 8 hearts with your buddy. A Mossy Lure, an Eevee, a Glacial Lure, and Mightyena. Quickly interrupting myself to make a correction here. For this step, defeat 8 Team Go Rocket grunts, use an incense, catch 20 dark types. You're going to get 7 Pineapple Berries, Galarian Zigzagoon, Sneasel, Alolan Meowth. Galarian Zigzagoon is not shiny yet, but will be once we unlock it on May 25th. So for the second half of the event, Galarian Zigzagoon will be released as a shiny. So my recommendation is just stop at this step right now anyway, because you're going to get here, and there's 2 Galarian Zigzagoon checks in the rest of the research. Just wait to do those until it can be shiny. So I would say stop at step 5 for now. That's my advice. It's a good shiny, but it's not out yet. The next step, 6 of 7, complete 7 field research tasks. Win 1 raid and catch 5 different species of Dark-type Pokemon. Some Great Balls, a Houndoom, a Alolan Grimer, an Absol, and then the final step, purify 10 Shadow Pokemon, defeat a Team Go Rocket leader 3 times, and catch 12 Shadow Pokemon, bringing your total to 25 Shadow Pokemon purified. You're going to get 5,000 Stardust, which doesn't make up for the Stardust that you spent, but you're also going to get a Dino encounter at the end there. So, is it worth it? I think it is, but if you're super low on Stardust, you know, weigh it out for yourself. But again, I think it's pretty worth it. 25,000 Stardust if you're only purifying the cheapest Shadow Pokemon. And you do have 2 weeks to do this, so no rush. If you can't find the 1,000 Stardust Pokemon to purify, you got 2 weeks to find them. The Team Go Rocket leaders do also have new Shadow Pokemon, and those can be shiny. So Arlo now has Venonat as his lead Shadow Pokemon. Cliff has Seedot, Shadow Seedot, and Sierra has Sneasel again. But all 3 of those can be shiny. They do have new lineups, but we're going to talk about those in a future video. There's just a lot going on with this event. So if you're looking for those cheap Pokemon to purify, one of the best grunts to look for is the flying type. You're going to get either Starly or Zubat. Both of those cost 1,000 Stardust. From the dark type grunt, you can get Poochyena, which also costs 1,000 Stardust to purify, and Magikarp from the water type grunt, the male water type grunt. will cost 1,000 Stardust also. So let's see, this is a ground. Flying, here we go. This should be either Zubat or Starly, 1,000 Stardust. So my plan is not to finish the research right away today, but to keep battling grunts throughout the event and try to purify some cheaper Pokemon, just to save a little bit of Stardust. Because, I mean, even if you go up to 3,000 dust per Pokemon, that's going to cost 75,000 Stardust. And if you're doing the crazy ones at 5,000, you're looking at 125,000 Stardust to finish this research. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for the cheap ones. So my encounter is Starly, new Shadow Pokemon, and only costs 1,000 dust to purify, and it doesn't attack like, there we go, like the others. Boom, 1,000 Stardust to purify, and again, well, you know what, I'll do one right now, but I don't intend to do all 7. We got 2 weeks. I do love playing Pokemon GO in San Francisco, but I don't love driving home from San Francisco, so I don't want to be here too late, because I do have to get home today. What about this grunt? What type are you? It's electric. With every event, we do have exclusive field research. So, I picked up a couple here. Defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts, catch 5 Shadow Pokemon, purify 5 Shadow Pokemon. Another expensive task. Real quick, before I start shiny checking, here are the event tasks from the Sylph Road. Defeat 2 Grunts is going to be Murkrow, Purloin, or Houndour. Purify 5 Shadow Pokemon for either Spritzy or Swirlix. I'm going to say right now, not worth. 5 Shadow Pokemon purified, that means spend a minimum of 5,000 Stardust to get one of these 2 Pokemon, which have been spawning consistently for the last 2 weeks and are still spawning during this event. Not worth. Throw that one away. Catch 5 Shadow Pokemon for Scorpy. That's a shiny check. Defeat a Team Go Rocket leader for Galarian Zigzagoon, the new shiny, and a beautiful one. Defeat 5 Team Go Rocket Grunts for Alolan Meowth. Win 2 raids for Scraggy, and the AR mapping scanning tasks are also awarding Galarian Zigzagoon. Funny thing is, I haven't picked up a single AR mapping task since I've been in the city. I guess since Niantic HQ is located here, that they may have taken care of it. Nothing needs to be mapped here. Quick round of shiny checks here. The only Pokemon that I don't have in this cluster is Poochyena, and I'd love it, but here we go, shiny check. No, shiny check. No, shiny check. Nope, shiny check. Shiny check. Shiny check. Actually, I don't have shiny Venonat either. I'd like that. It's not an event spawn, but I would love to get this. It is a new Shadow Shiny. Ooh. Shadow Shiny Venonat. Shiny check. Shiny check. Shiny check. Do I have to say it every time? I'm checking shinies. I get Bunnery, shiny check. Nope. With all those dark type catches, I've finally caught enough dark types to evolve Pancham. Steven, I'm going to cut the clip here just in case it doesn't save for whatever reason. One last thing that I want to do before I head home, now that I've caught all these dark types, I can finally evolve Pancham. Well, I have to, not that one. I have to put a little bit of rare candy into it, and I'm going to do that because Pancham is no longer in raids, but it's now in 10 or 12 kilometer eggs. I don't plan on hatching many. So, Pancham, because I don't think I'm going to get any candy without walking. But I have finally caught my dark types. Let's evolve Pancham up to Pangoro. Here we go. It's a big, angry panda with a fur cape. I like it. New Pokemon in the Pokedex. It just looks so cool. So again, it's 16, 17. You know, you're gonna have to trade this to get the IVs lower if you want to use it in Great League. but still a cool Pokemon. All right, and with that, I think my time here in the city is done. But like I said, I've been here all weekend, so should be more videos coming. For now though, I've got a 6.5, maybe 7-hour drive ahead of me to get on the road. See you next time. Even my screen recording just failed. That's alright, it was mostly the infographic, but